still enjoy getting into a preseason game just to get the action?
Yeah, it's fun. I think it's a good change. It's nice to play against other players, as opposed to your own teammates all summer. So I think we're all looking forward to getting going. It was nice watching the guys the other night. So hopefully we can match their effort, match their result, and we'll just move on, keep playing through this preseason.
What have you noticed with the evolution of Travis Dermott?
He works hard. He's a great skater. I think he tries to play to his kind of skill set, which is obviously playing with speed, handling the puck, making good passes, joining. So it's great to see. And he's a young guy who works really hard. So it's I think he's grown a lot.
Morgan, what do you think of Shelton's approach with the D pairs going into this? Because we all assume coming back, okay, we know who plays with who.
Mm-hmm.
If you see different looks, what's your take on the way he's doing things?
Yeah, I think it's a good change. I think it creates opportunities for guys. It gives guys a chance to play with new partners. And I think he's doing the same with the forward lines. He's just giving guys chances to play with other players, and I think that's a good change of pace. I think it can be, a bit stale maybe if you play with the same guy for, every training camp, every preseason, and then into the season. I think it's good to mix it up, and it puts guys in places where they got to work on different things, and I think that's a big advantage of it.
Well, it's not a coincidence too that it's young guys with veterans like yourself, right?
Yeah, I think that's just the theme. I think they want to put guys in good spots, in spots where they can succeed, and I thought the Broads and Muzz were great the other night, and obviously their partners were great as well. So I think it's a good sign, and I think it's a good way to go about things.
Do you see yourself taking more of a penalty kill role with Bobo going this year?
That's a question for the coaches. I think as a player, you always want more responsibility, more ice time, and I believe in my ability. We all believe in our own ability to do more and contribute more. So that's always the goal going into the season is expand your role and improve, get better, and take on more responsibility.
There's an unfortunate incident over in Ukraine, a racial incident.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard about it.
Yeah, I saw
What's
it.
your take on what happened, what should happen,
Yeah, I don't know the person. I don't have the details of what went down. Obviously, it was a horrible act. It was disgusting. There's no place for that in our sport, but especially just in our society. And in terms of what should be done about it, I don't know, but I think there has to be action, and I think it's just a good sign that there's more work to be done. I think it's very clear, and when stuff like that happens, it is terrible.
We'll see some changes, obviously, every training camp. When it comes to the power play, Morgan, how do you think Mitch can maybe be a weapon for you guys in the middle of the ice more so this year?
Well, he's just so smart. He can play anywhere, and I think he just wants to be productive, be helpful. He wants to be in the middle of the ice, wants to get lots of puck touches, and he's very good at that. Be in the middle, and I think he's going to get lots of action in there. So, he'll go wherever anybody tells him to go. He just wants to help the team.
How would you describe Spencer's approach to the power play so far?
There's been lots of dialogue, lots of talk. I don't think we're trying to reinvent the wheel. We're just trying to get back on track. That's all. I think we're all looking forward to the challenges that are ahead, and special teams is one that is important to our game, and we need to improve on, and so it's a good place to start.
Who stood out most to you at the camp so far? Is there anyone specific, either a new guy or someone coming in?
It's hard to say. All the guys are in good shape. All the guys feel really good. I think, just naturally, it's always kind of the new guys because you're not, used to seeing them. I'm used to seeing Muzz and Mitch and Austin kind of skate around. So, guys like Michael Bunting, Rich, and like those types of players always stand out just because you haven't played with them before.
Yeah. What's the biggest thing about Richie's game?
His size.
Morgan, the Amazon series that's going to come out on Sunday, I guess.
Yeah.
Is there any sense of vulnerability being a part of that and letting people see behind the curtain stuff that they normally would not have the opportunity to see?
Yeah, I think so. I think as a person, you always have control of how much of your private life you choose to expose, and I think when there's cameras around, it's just a little bit more. I think you're just a bit more conscious of it, and so it'll be interesting when it comes out. I hope people watch it. I hope people like it. But I don't have really an opinion on it. I don't think I'm in it very much. So.